trochlear notch articulates on the trochlea. Okay.
You're going to stop up.
That part says so
Jason,
good.
You're gonna be on
You
YouTube.
remember the coronoid fossa, and it's the coronoid process of the ulna that locks into when your arm is at full flexion.
Show me the...
Oh, I'm on video?
Yes.
The coronoid process, when you're at full flexion, locks in, you see, into the coronoid fossa.
And so I see the coronoid process
And
now.
just like the olecranon process locks into the olecranon fossa. See, so it works. You say, oh, look, that's lateral. How can that be? And that's because I'm not in the anatomical position. You got to be supinated to be in the anatomical position, and then it's always medial.
And
The ulna is always medial. Okay.
styloid process.
Okay. The styloid process is always broken off.
Can you do him? Can you do him? Can you do him? Can you do the big guy instead of those? Yeah.
Okay. You can see a little bit of the styloid process of the ulna.
Can you do the big guy?
It's going to be our challenging part for today because we are going to learn the carpals of the wrist. And that little slide presentation, flexor retinaculum that doesn't show up on the model.
So how would you show it then? If it's
Well, I wouldn't show it because
Okay.
it doesn't show up on the model.
Okay, so no flexor retinaculum.
So instead you could write in extend it on the back side, literally. See it?
The wrist extend.
So that holds the tendons in
Mary,
place
can you
on
point
the
that
back
bracelet
side.
for me? Can you
But
point
the
that?
flexor retinaculum you can see is deep, and that's why you don't
Thank
see
you.
it.
Flexor retinaculum.
When we get to the part where I just show you my model.
Oh,
But right now, since we're doing the reader, and since I got a picture over here, let's do that. So, navicular, and the little one is the lunate. And the navicular does most of the articulating with the radius, and that's, I'll name them in order around the forearm.
Make sure you do it like
So
that.
the largest muscle of the forearm is the brachioradialis, and the important thing
Flash.
is
Yep, flashing.
watch where the tendon goes.
Or hold it
Are
up.
we done?
Yeah.
Hold it
Okay.
lengthwise.
Brachioradialis.
Can you
So
hold it up?
radialis means thumb, because the word the radial side of your hand is the lateral side,
Yeah, that's what you're reading.
the thumb side. The thumb side of your hand is named after the radius.
Can you hold the arm up?
So it's the radial side of your hand. Okay? So brachioradialis. And it ends up at the thumb.
Okay, the next one?
Okay, yep.
Extensor carpi radialis longus.
Okay, extensor carpi radialis longus is this one right here.
And then get blasted again.
Yeah, that's perfect how you do that.
Okay.
Okay, next
And
one.
it's longus obviously means long, and brevis means short, for brief.
Where's the brevis one?
A brevis, extensor carpi radialis brevis, is this one here. The extensors are on the back side. They pull you into an extension. Okay?
Extension.
They're on the back side of your forearm. So all these muscles are extensors. And don't have brevis?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. It's under longus. Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take another picture.
Extensor carpi radialis longus and extensor carpi radialis brevis.
Okay.
Cool.
Where's the
Okay,
brevis?
and then the next one
That's
is...
brevis right here?
Yeah, this is brevis right there.
Flashing.
Yep,
Okay.
flash.
Okay.
Next one is called the
Okay, supinator. So we're doing them in order.
Super
of what you wrote on the piece of paper.
Yep.
That's the only name of it?
So let's see if that's this one. I think it's this one here.
Always taking parts off.
Parts are coming off. Whoa, sorry, Annie.
Oh, he's putting parts back on.
Oh, shit.
They weren't under there.
Supinator right there.
Flashing.
I've got a great picture in our
Okay.
slides that shows how the supinator works. The supinator muscle pulls you into a supination.
Oh.
And I've got a picture that shows how that works.
Extensor digitorum. Sorry.
Supinator. Whenever you see me taking this thing off, you know I'm going to ask supinator because that's all that's underneath there.
Oh, okay.
What muscle is it under?
So that's the only one that's under there.
It's under the wrist
Extensor digitorum.
Okay, the digits are the fingers, and extensors are on the back side. So this is extensor digitorum. And notice where the
point to it?
tendons go to the fingers.
Which one?
This one here.
Okay, you're gonna get blasted.
So look where the tendons go. That's a big clue.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Extensor carpi ulnaris.
Extensor carpi ulnaris. The ulnar side of your hand is the little finger side, which of course relates to the ulna, the ulnar side. So ulnaris, ulnar. There's an ulnar nerve. There's an ulnar, and I had inflammation of my medial epicondyle, and the ulnar nerve runs right around the side of that, and my little finger's a little bit numb because of that. That ulnar nerve innervates the little finger side of your hand, and I can feel a little numbness even now. And that was years ago.
Okay,
that I
where is
had
it?
that.
Where is it on the?
Okay, so the muscle, just look at the extensor that goes to the little finger. And so here's an extensor that indeed goes to the little finger, and extensor carpi ulnaris.
Okay, let me take it.
And right around the front side, I bet it's going to be...
We're on lateral muscles of the forearm now, the pronator teres.
Oh, pronator teres. Well, okay, I was wrong. Pronator teres is this one right here.
Did I miss one? Did I miss one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pronator teres.
Here, people in the back. I'm sorry, pronator teres.
Pronator teres.
Okay.
It'll make more sense when I name these things in order, I think, as I get going around the arm.
Okay, now the next one is flexor carpi radialis.
Okay, flexor carpi radialis, well, it's going to go to the thumb, it's going to be that one. On the front side of the forearm are the flexors, and that's going to go to the thumb, flexor carpi radialis.
Okay, the next one, palmaris longus.
Palmaris longus goes to the palm. Palmaris longus.
Whatever, radialis goes to the thumb.
Yes.
Yep, radialis is thumb. Your radial arteries on the thumbs is right by
Okay.
your thumb.
Flexor carpi ulnaris.
Flexor carpi ulnaris goes to the little finger. So the flexors are all in the front side.
Okay.
And you find the flexor that goes to the little finger. And that pulls your little finger into a flexion.
Okay, flexor digitorum superficialis.
Okay, now we just named the superficial layer of muscles. But notice that there's a deeper layer underneath there. And that goes also to the digits. And that's flexor digitorum superficialis. This next one, deep layer.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And so that is... Okay, and underneath that, I don't even need to take all this stuff off for you to see that there's a deeper layer yet. And that's flexor digitorum profundus. Profundus is the Latin word for deep, as in profound, deep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. And now the muscles controlling the thumb, the thenar.
Okay, the thenar muscle is this poofy muscle that is real obvious.
Ooh.
Is right there.
I do too, always hurt that one. I bruise it.
Uh-huh.
And then the extensor pollicus.
Well, pollicus means thumb, and so we have extensor pollicus longus and extensor pollicus brevis. Longus and brevis.
Okay, and now we're at the extensor retinaculum, but you already told us what.
Yeah, the extensor retinaculum.
Retinaculum.
Yeah,
Perfect.
the extensors are on this side. So now see where the tendons go. And that's smart to come around this side. Okay? And so let's do the flexors first. Flexor carpi ulnaris goes, and notice the tendon goes to the little finger. Palmaris longus, the tendon goes to the palm, palmaris longus.
Ooh, run that down with your little picky. Ooh, good job, thanks.
Okay. Flexor carpi radialis goes to your thumb.
Perfect.
brachioradialis, and now we're over into the extensors. Extensor carpi radialis longus and extensor carpi radialis brevis. Extensor pollicus longus and extensor pollicus brevis. Extensor digitorum goes out to the fingers or digits. Extensor carpi ulnaris goes to the little fingers, and then right the next one around is flexor carpi ulnaris. And then we went all the way around, but not to be ignored are the deeper ones of the flexors. We have flexor digitorum superficialis, and deep to that we have flexor digitorum profundus. So there's actually 3 layers on the flexor side of your forearm.
Flexors are on forearm, extenders are on back arm.
Back arm. Want me to do, now that you're all up close, flexor carpi ulnaris.
Can you go a little bit more slowly so I can write them down while we're going?
Flexor carpi ulnaris.
I'm just going to flash.
That goes to the...
So that's the
It's all on...
flexor,
Flexor carpi ulnaris.
ulnaris.
And this is palmaris longus.
This one?
goes to the palm.
Palmaris longus.
Good job, Kayla.
Palmaris longus.
That helps me.
Do you want me to keep doing that?
Yes.
One who's pointing to. It goes to the palm of the hand.
Yes.
Yep. Flexor carpi radialis. And
Close to the
radial.
thumb.
This is the radial artery where you take a pulse.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Radialis
How do you say that? Flexor carpi.
Flexor carpi radialis.
Radialis.
And then deep to that is flexor digitorum superficialis.
Flexor what?
Digitorum superficialis.
underneath the carpi radialis.
Yeah. And then deep to that,
Hold on. Which one is this one?
one I'm touching.
Superdigitalis.
Okay.
And then the deepest one is flexor digitorum profundus.
That's the deepest.
Yeah.
God, these are really
Profundus
hard.
means deep.
I'm glad I dropped that microbiology class.
Fundus.
Okay, and where's the pronator teres on this?
Okay, pronator teres is right there.
So it's right in the little,
Yeah.
concave of the arm.
Yeah, in the anacubital fossa.
Okay.
This
Is that
is
all
it?
you have to know that?
Yeah, no, well,
Not today?
not today.
And what is that called?
Pronator teres.
Okay. Pronator.
And if you see me take this one off, you just know
That's the supinator?
supinator.
Yes!
Good job.
Well, I'm gonna nail
that's
this.
Supinator.
Right?
I want to get this so bad.
Good. Me too.
Supinator is under... Wait, what is this one again?
What?
Supinator is under the...
Supinator is under the brachioradialis.
Under the brachioradialis. Under...
So we're just moving all around counterclockwise. Actually, clockwise, I guess.
I'm just randomly asking
Okay.
you questions, I'm sorry.
So, brachioradialis is sort of the line of demarcation between the flexors and the extensors. Now we start with extensor carpi radialis brevis.
That's the short one.
Mhm.
Okay.
And extensor carpi radialis longus. And this is extensor pollicus longus and extensor pollicus brevis. Pollicus means thumb.
Pollicus longus?
Pollicus longus.
Yes, that's a good
I don't see
one.
any pollicus on
And it looks just
It's on there.
Yeah.
It's right here.
just like that.
Where's
And this
the
is
pollicus?
extensor digitorum.
Oh,
Yeah. Those
Okay,
look
sorry.
pretty good as compared to
Extensor
that.
digitorum
all the pollicus go to the thumb.
and extensor carpi ulnaris.
Which one?
Ulnaris is little finger. The ulnar
Okay.
side of the hand is the little finger side. The radialis, the radial side of the hand.
So carpi ulnaris comes from
Extensor
the
carpi
ulna.
ulnaris, and the next one's going to be flexor carpi ulnaris, and you're into the flexors again.
The big
And
one.
we're all the way around.
Okay. Perfect.
So we went all the way around.